Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Nick Valentine. We're back for the part 20. We've done the shopping list, we've got everything. Hopefully we can complete building the teleporter. Teleporter. And get into the Institute.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
My energy? What do you mean?
Thought I told you
I'm
before,
pretty sure
kid.
we've already had
I
this
saw
conversation.
You leave that. The site can help you, kid.
Maybe.
Well, ain't.
Anyway, before we go into the Institute, I would like to repair this power armor because both my legs are blown out. I'm that fish from SpongeBob. One of his legs are blown out, and I'm sure that this stuff could use a repair. So I'm gonna do it. But I was recommended to potentially use a controller, and I've hooked up a controller. I have a controller hooked up. It's one of my Xbox controllers, and it synced flawlessly. Like I didn't have to do nothing. I plugged it in, and it's just. Hopefully, this will help my aim. If not, try not to hold it against me too badly. Everything I fight ends up dead sooner or later anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to Red Rocket so that I can get to working on the power armor that needs fixing. Hey, Carla. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, why am I taking rads? Why am I taking rads? Why am I not moving fast? What's going on? Man, I'm not gonna lie, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, it's the start of a rad storm. Woo! I almost junked that thing. I didn't even mean to do that. Crap. Nick.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
There you are.
Hey.
Now, see what I...
So I figured out the easy way to fix his armor is to not kick him out of not to kick him out of the armor, but to take it from his inventory, fix it, and then give it back to him to put on. Pretty smart. Is that thinking smart or smartly thinking? I don't know, man. It's like super early. Don't judge me. Alright, judge me if you want, I guess. Alright, everything's looking on the up and up. Just gotta actually whip my legs. My leg! I did mention it's super late, so I'm not gonna be too loud with this one.
Something?
My family is sleeping within like arm's reach of me. Well, maybe not that close, but you know.
For you?
Heck yeah. Look at that.
Hey.
I'm listening. Whatever you need.
You know what? I'd like to see our faces in context to certain stuff, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So why is it letting me wear my hat, but him not wear his? There we go. Look at that. Alright, Nick. Let's go see if we can go build that teleporter. Nick? Oh, what the heck? He teleports like all the time. It's like a power of his that like isn't even canon. Leads to some pretty funny situations though. God, I'm really liking this power armor.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company.
That's fine. Oh, hey. I'm taking all. Gonna stash some stuff in there. I'm gonna put the flare gun and that power fist in the workshop.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. I'm working on your
Oh
map.
my god.
We can use all the support we can get. So see what you can do to help.
Oh, you don't have a job yet, do you? Let's see.
I'm on.
Yeah, you get to work on that. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. you guys don't mind. I'm gonna fix up the weather here real quick. Set it to a good time too. Oh yeah. You know, Jesus can walk on water, but Nick Valentine can swim through land somehow, and I'm not really sure how that works out, but it's a little bit different. Oh God, I'm so stupid. I put that stuff that I needed in the workshop at Red Rocket. Now I have to go back to Red Rocket, grab that stuff out of the workshop over there, and head back over here. I'm gonna cut this out because I don't want to make you guys watch this. I'll be back. Alright, I've brought the stuff back. It has started raining again. But at least it's not rad storming, so just gonna leave it as is. Hopefully. Let's see if I can build this special stuff now. That's pretty cool. Alright, he said everything has to be connected. Needs 20 to 5. That's 28. Can I build 3 of these? Oh, that's perfect. Hey, I leveled up. Look at that. See what I can get real quick before I go into the institute. Dang, you gotta be level 30 for that one. Alright, everybody, this is it.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do
Ready.
this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around.
Oh my God.
Just there for decoration.
Oh yeah?
Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal.
How funny would it be if when he was scanning,
And
or when he went to go hand me that holotape,
Hold on
fucking
to your
held
butt.
his fingers in that way where it was the circle below his waist, and he fucking got me. He's like, here's this holotape, and I look, and it's like, oh, you fucker, you got me before you sent me in there. Oh my god, I'm by myself. Nick's still at Sanctuary. I'm inside the Institute. Quick save. Oh my god. What is all this? Is this the teleporting room? God dang, I was sitting here with my big ass power armor and everything. Oh my god, I'm tingling. This is what it's all about here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finally in. I'm gonna load in Atomic Command. Shoot. Is it network scanner? Oh, there's that Hi Honey thing. I haven't listened to that yet. That's that holotape from Codsworth. Is it network scanner? Is that what it is? Was that it? Give holotape to Sturgis. I was thinking that if I'm looking... I'm surprised that the mission to get the serum for Virgil isn't like an actual mission. It's just something I gotta remember to do myself. Oh yes, there's actual stuff to loot around here too. You know, this place is looking pretty normy. Pretty normal. I haven't seen a synth around, thankfully.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Alright. Just know that I'm heavily armed.
Useless.
I've got a great big old suit of power armor. I'm good looking. I'm gonna take as much loot as I can, and nobody can stop me.
What you've heard, what you think of us.
What do you mean what I think of you? You stole my son.
I'd like to show you that
Killed
you may
my
have
wife.
the wrong impression.
What?
Welcome to the Institute.
Oh, wow.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years,
Wow.
we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
That's right. What is this? Another elevator. Great. Am I gonna walk into a room with a death squad or something? Hey. Hey. Sean.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh my god.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Man, I don't know what to say right now. Open the door.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away.
What?
Father!
Oh yeah, I mean,
Father,
I
help
guess he
me.
wouldn't know me. He was
There's
taken
someone
as a
here.
baby.
Help me.
Oh, they got him brainwashed.
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Whoa.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Did you just use the fucking Konami code to reset my son?
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please
What are you
try and
talking
keep an
about?
open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
It's
I
taken
am
me
Father.
19 episodes to get here.
Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Where's my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you.
Kellogg said that
But I
fucking
need
shit
you
too.
to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
No fucking way. He does look a lot like me though, just older. My son is physically older than me, if that's really true. How?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time.
True.
You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am,
Damn, you're 60 years old?
raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
They needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So much time.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Being a parent myself, this stuff hits. Your mother.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage. She loved you.
Sean, she loved you. So much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So I'm kind of seeing it. He became head honcho at the Institute. And, you know, that's when he started, you know...
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
This is pretty wild. I'm assuming after he got power, you know, any questions he had, he was like, I can get the answers to these questions, you know. Nobody can stop me now. And that's where we come in, I guess. Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Kellogg was... Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I was in his head.
The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
The Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute.
You probably have to.
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future. no matter what those above ground might think of us.
I don't know what to say. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
You've done monstrous things, Sean. But everything I've done up until this point is to see you. So, I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Is he just gonna is he gonna keep asking me stuff until I give him a direct answer?
Just. The Institute,
Right.
you want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Jammed. Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but
God, he
we've
looks
made
just like my
remarkable
character,
progress.
just old.
He's definitely impressive.
Yes, it's pushed our technology to the limit. We've gained some valuable insights in terms of both hardware and software. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
What kind of question is that?
I don't need a synth.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
I'll keep an open mind, but I'd rather take a hard truth over a soft lie any day. This is a lot to take in. I want to keep exploring, but I've already been recording for more than 30 minutes now, so I'm going to end this episode here. We finally made it in the Institute. Found the son I've been looking for this whole time. He's roughly 60 years old. He's been working for the Institute since he's been grabbed up. He's become the director of the Institute, and our DNA has been used to create the Gen 3 synth models. So all those people that have been body snatched and replaced with Gen 3 lookalikes are all modeled after Sean and I's DNA. So that's a pretty tough pill to swallow. The father of the Institute is my son, Sean. So in the next episode, I'm gonna explore, see if there's any collectibles to grab. I guess I'm gonna meet the department heads. Oh, and I've got to go get Virgil's serum. This was a pretty serious, pretty story-driven episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.